1080 snowboarding! No, that's not what this game is. This, of course, is Sonic 3. I'm your LP here for today, capital G. And I'm just having a little bit of fun snowboarding. Nice little section here that they really promoted back in the original TV adverts for the game. Yes, I still remember the TV adverts. Well, just slightly anyways. Nice cool little feature, that although they don't really use it much anymore after that. It'd been nice to have more snowboarding sections in the stages, but so be it. Got a ring over here, by the way, so don't press this button too quickly, otherwise you might miss it. So I got 50 rings now to find the shield to protect them with. Watch out for those snows, by the way. There'll be these pods on the roofs of the caves that'll freeze you. And unless Tails is around to bust you free, you're going to take a hit from it. Either losing all your rings or dying if you don't have any rings. You also have bumpers that are frozen over. Just a quick little tap. Bumpers and monitors alike get frozen here. So yes, what can I tell you about this? Oh, fucking penguins, die! Video game penguins, ugh, yuck. Anyways, features of this particular zone are interesting. Although it is the, like, ice winter theme thing going on, any problems that you would otherwise encounter in other ice levels, for example, slippery surfaces, or being slowed down by snow drifts, whatever, you don't have any of that. You don't have any funky physics to deal with here. At least, not specifically because it's an ice level. There are some ice-themed things like these falling icicles. There is the chance to get frozen, but ouch. Really? Oh. Anything that makes ice levels usually suck are not here. So just like how Hydrosity is like the most fun water level of any video game to play through, Ica Cap Zone is one of the more fun ice levels to play through. Time for some bubblegum. We don't need much here, all we need is a shield. And then we're down here. Get some rings there. They don't give us anything here. There we are, lightning shield. Any shield is good here. Lightning slightly better because of its ring magnetic properties, being able to suck in all the rings, but beyond that, none of the shields will give you any special bonuses here per se. One thing this stage does have a lot of are these sort of repeating vertical shafts. If you go in one direction long enough, you'll just repeat. That's very much reminiscent of the Labyrinth Zone in Sonic 1. But they're pretty easy to deal with. And it's probably a lot better than just randomly falling to your death. So here we go. Zoom. Now we'll get a burst of speed here, and if you hit... I was gonna say if you hit here fast enough, but I'm talking about a different section. We'll get back to that after. Meantime, mini-boss. This guy has the ability to summon snowballs, which makes him incredibly scary, especially considering he looks like a snowman. That's his whole attack pattern. That was his whole attack pattern. 6 hits, of course, and he's done. And we are done with Act 1. Another thing I like about the Ica Cap Zone personally is that after the marathons we have in the previous two zones, Ica Cap is a lot more linear and a lot quicker to go through. There's very little risk of timing out unless you're exploring the whole stage with tails. And it's got a pretty cool tune to it too. Although Ica Cap's music doesn't change radically from Act 1 to Act 2. Just a slight derivative of the same song, really. That's all we need. Now, be sure to spin whenever you hit a ramp or a bumper, because there's a lot of momentum-based areas. But when you're down and you're spinning, and you hit the ramps at the right speed, you can go flying to new places. It's not absolutely essential, but there are places where, whoa, there are places we can take advantage of it. And I'm not sure if you caught a glimpse of it down there, but those are Robotnik monitors. And what happens when you pop one open is you take a hit. So if you have a shield, you lose your shield. If you have your rings, no shield, you lose your rings. And, well, if you have no rings, no shield, you die. So do not open a Robotnik monitor. Not unless you're very, very curious and very masochistic. Well, very. It's not that masochistic. You open a monitor, you take a hit. Ouch! This was the bit I was talking about before. If you hit that fast enough, you can fly up into an area with a butt ton of rings. Ouch. Sorry, with a butt ton of rings. Ouch. Sorry, with a butt ton of rings. And even a special stage ring. But we didn't go that way. We went the lower route, which was directly to Robotnik. And I don't have enough rings to spam anything, so this is going to take a bit of patience, actually. Oh no! Ouch, don't get frozen. Do not get frozen. If you can help it. Especially when you're doing a Sonic alone or Tails alone game. If you're doing Sonic and Tails combined, Tails will automatically pop you out. Well, assuming he's not frozen himself, of course. Yeah, the attack pattern here is pretty simple. You'll just shoot out that really, really cold air, and after 6 hits, it breaks the stick breaks off, and so this is what you have to deal with afterwards. So after 6 hits, the battle becomes a piece of cake. But if you don't have a shield, you don't have a buddy, and you don't have superpower, you have to work for those first 6 hits. So now we free some actually nice penguins. I call it an afternoon. A very, very quick video because it's a very, very quick stage. And I will see you all next time at the launch base zone.